Song play. Many Korg arrangers, including the Pa4X, have the ability to not only play standard MIDI files, but actually play two at the same time, and crossfade from one to the other. In fact, Korg is the only company in the world with this unique patented technology. Plus, the Pa4X is able to do this with not only standard MIDI files, but XG MIDI files, karaoke MIDI files, and MP3 files as well. Let's go to song play mode. The files are played directly from the internal memory or from media inserted into the USB host port on the back or on the top right of the Pa4X. If you want to follow along with this exercise, you'll need a USB flash drive with at least 2 MIDI files, a karaoke MIDI file, and an MP3 on it. Insert the flash drive here into the USB port on the top right of the instrument. Touch the Player 1 area on the screen and the window opens to select the song you want. Currently, the internal drive is displayed, so touch here and change it to the USB drive we inserted. If there are several files, you can use the scroll bar to move up and down, or touch one of the files and use the dial. Touch the name of the MIDI file you want for Player 1. And touch Select. Make sure the crossfade slider is all the way to the left, and then press play on Player 1. The song is loading and playing at the same time, so it starts almost immediately. We can use the screen to choose the song for Player 2, but you can use these select buttons as well. Choose the USB drive, and repeat the previous process of selecting the song you want for Player 2. Press play on Player 2. Use the crossfade slider to smoothly change from one song to the other. Crossfade back to Player 1. Then press stop on both players. There are a few ways to adjust the tempo of a song. This is true for adjusting the tempo of the metronome and styles as well. Touch the player that you want to adjust the tempo. You can now use the dedicated tempo up-down buttons. You can hold down the Shift button and use the dial. You can touch the displayed tempo twice, and a numeric keypad appears, and you can enter the tempo you want. You can even touch and drag the tempo value. You'll notice a lock button beside the tempo up-down buttons. Pressing this locks the tempo value and keeps that tempo when you change from one song to the next song or from one style to the next style. Tap tempo, which we used in the style chapter, can only be used to set the tempo of styles. Some MIDI files have lyrics embedded in them, for example a file with a .kar extension. Let's select a .kar song for Player 1. To display the lyrics, press the lyrics button located to the right of the screen. The lyrics follow along. The Pa4X can even display the +G graphical format, as well as lyrics embedded in MP3s. If there are no lyrics embedded, you have the option to have the lyrics in a text file and use a pedal or switch to advance the pages of text. Pressing the Score button beside the Lyrics button displays a selected track's musical notation. Press Exit and stop. As mentioned earlier, MP3 files can be played in song play mode as well. Select an MP3 file for Player 1. Press play. Of course, you can crossfade between any of the formats you play in song play mode, including MP3, but you can do much more. For example, you can transpose the song. Pressing the two transpose buttons simultaneously resets the transpose to 0. You can also adjust the tempo. Hold down Shift and use the dial to jump to tempo adjust. The volume of the lead vocal can be lowered so you can sing over the MP3. You can assign a foot switch or one of the assignable switches to do this. Let's assign switch 3 to do this function. Hold down Shift and press assignable switch 3. And set it to vocal remover. Press Exit. Remember that only the vocal is lowered in volume, not the reverb of the vocal, so the less reverb there is on the lead vocal, the more effective the removal is. This control of an MP3 allows you to take a song, adjust the pitch to a key you can comfortably sing it in, remove the lead vocal, and sing along following the lyrics displayed on the screen. You'll be able to perform almost any song. Incredible power.